Greetings! +4 Charisma here with another DIY project. Now, in the last video, I showed you how to make a Yog-Sothoth Christmas tree ornament. And by now, you've probably made 50, 60, 70 Yog-Sothoth Christmas tree ornaments. I'm going to show you how to make a Barad-dur Christmas tree topper, complete with the Eye of Sauron on top. As you can see, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, so this goes, you're kind of stuck with getting Lord of the Rings stuff. Okay, so what the stuff we need a glue gun. We'll always need a glue gun because glue guns are awesome since you don't have to wait for them to dry. Because waiting is lame. We don't need bark. We do need fabric, black, yellow, and orange. You need a scissors, you need 2 sticks, you need some kind of cylindrical container. This is an old oatmeal container, and you need a wire. I stole this from a twisty tie from a bushel of lettuce. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find a strip of fabric that we can use as our base. This one looks pretty good. And we're gonna wrap it around, and then we're gonna glue it on. And try and flare it out at the bottom because that'll really give us the sophistication that we need for this project. So flare it out at the bottom, and there's the first step. And after that, we're going to just cover the whole thing in fabric. Oh, I forgot the straws. And that is hugely important. Don't forget the straws. So put some glue on the straws, stick them here. These are going to be our spires for Barad-dur. In the movie, the eye sits between the spires, so it's really important. And then glue that as well, just like so. Alrighty. And then we can put one more piece of fabric. All right, now we can put that last piece of fabric up at the top, like so. And of course, as always, glue it in place. Excellent. So I'm sure now, and some of these things you might need to just put a few swatches of glue as well. Now put a little bit of glue on the corners. Just stick it like that. And then, unfortunately, we're done with the ripping part. I know that's really a good part, but everything in life can't be all about ripping stuff, unfortunately, even though I wish that it were. So we're gonna cut an oval in this, just like this. Okay, so there we go. And there we are having our spires. Glue this to a point at the top, and there we have our tower. Barad-dur, folks, in its dark glory. Okay, now for the eye, because we need the eye most certainly. We're going to take some yellow strips. I have them already pre-cut, and we're gonna lay them down. They should be about this wide, and then we're gonna cut some orange ones, and they should be about this wide. And we're gonna lay them down on the yellow fabric. We're gonna take our wire, and we're gonna use it to gather it up, keeping the yellow ones. Don't let them all fall into the back because it's really important that they're up front so that they form like a circular eye-like thing. And you're gonna find out that this is gonna be really beautiful because it's like this fiery eye or fiery flower when you're done. Just see, that's just so gorgeous. I almost think that this is like a good thing in and of itself, but we're gonna continue on and we're gonna make this into the Eye of Sauron. So the next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna get some black fabric and you're gonna cut it into like a cat pupil, just like that, because that's what Sauron's eye looks like. you're going to take another little strip of yellow fabric. You're going to glue those together just like this. And then you're going to very meticulously and carefully cut that yellow fabric all along here so that it looks like a halo is surrounding the eye. And it's just going to look just like this. Take that now and glue it in the middle of your beautiful flower that you just made. Just kind of get it covered in glue and then stick it on just like that. So it's going to look like this in the end. And then you're just going to glue this onto the spires like that in the middle. Make sure to glue the yellow ones first so that it really holds it in the right place. And really, that's about it. There you go. So just maybe a couple little more pieces of glue like that. And there you go, folks. A perfect Eye of Sauron Barad-dur Christmas tree topper. Now, the cool thing about this is, with Sauron watching over you on Christmas when you open your gifts, well, who needs Santa to watch you when you're sleeping? Who needs him to know when you're sleeping and know when you're awake? When you have the Dark Lord of Mordor looking over you while you open your gifts on Christmas Eve or on Christmas morning, depending on your family tradition, of course. And I mean, I would much rather Sauron be looking over me. I'm pretty happy with this. Now, the cool thing about this is that if you really wanted to, and if you had enough felt and wires and stuff, you could like just really go around and around and around and make this really big. And you could have a Barad-dur Christmas tree. The whole thing could be your Christmas tree. And then you could just glue your Yog-Sothoth ornaments onto it, and it would be a Barad-dur Yog-Sothoth Christmas tree. Okay, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to make Barad-dur Tower and Sauron's Eye. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, Plus for Charisma. Share this video and like my Facebook page. I hope you have a great night. And once again, as I said in the last video, well, I still hope you have a Merry Christmas.